trying to get up here, get a better view. Guy there, right there. We'll come off of there and turn here. I should have got off road a little more for him. But there you go. You can kind of see, right? Red sky, smoke. That's smoke. Okay, all over here. You don't see, you see a fairly clear sky, right? Oh, that's a pretty cool looking bird to swoop down. I don't know if I got it on tape. Happens a lot this year, but I know last night was very clear out. Was a see the red going around? Okay, it stops. And I know the sun comes up in the east, which would be right there. You can see the red's back there too. Rabbit there running in the yard. I'm trying to drink my coffee like a pig. I think that's a robin, I'm not sure. Spilling coffee all down my arm. See, now this is hot coffee. Well, it feels hot. Don't want to get the dog going. On here to the next road. Somebody, what time is it? One of these homeowners call the police and say I made their dog bark, I get in trouble. That's the world we live in. And that ain't no joke. They come, I mean, I'm not saying she would call the police, but if she did, and said, I'm a homeowner. There's a guy walking down the road filming. They'd come and try to tell me to turn off the camera first. Then they'd say I have to answer questions to show an ID. We've been through it. I shouldn't even say they, because that's one female cop named Angel McCauley, Buchanan Police Department. Call her up and tell her she's a hero or she's a fraud or whatever you want to call her. I say she's a fraud. And if I have a lawyer, if I wanted to sue her and sue this whole town, I'm still deciding. Me deciding probably kept me alive, as far as I'm concerned, because I don't trust none of them. Anytime a cop comes up and tells you you don't have the same rights as a homeowner or the person that's standing right next to you, or anything, and just wants to go out of their way and asks you a question, and you say, well, I don't answer questions, and they get mad, you need to see right there's a bad cop. That's a bad cop. That's a criminal. Because they have an oath they have an oath they're supposed to follow by that, and when they know that there's no criminal activity, and they know that for a fact, and they still want to stand and persecute people and try to make people feel like less than the next person that I've come to find out owes like $90,000. If I died today and she died today, I die $90,000 richer than she did, and who knows how's that even paid? Look at this rabbit. Hey, buddy. Bunny rabbit, it's okay. I'm not gonna get a good view today, but I just want to get on a rant and rave. I like to rant more than I like to rave. but 4 miles every morning. Well, I shouldn't say every morning. Sometimes I'm just now going to bed. I'm getting ready to move. Hopefully I'll have a better view. See, and in the meantime right there, I was pointing the camera back that way. It don't show up as good on the camera, but okay, here you go. More red. Then you got the these pastel, I call them pastel clouds. I think they're cool as hell. But up there, you got a little green one. Then you got the right there, that one looks green to my eye, but that's my naked eye. Nobody comes down the street and runs my coffee over there. But you can see my camera's kind of grainy, but it's pretty decent when you before you zoom in. I think the selfie cam actually has more pixels, but okay, you got these airbrushed looking clouds there, right? This is what I've been trying to figure out, how those are akin to these clouds. And you can watch it, yet you can watch it come out of them, and like the cloud will dissipate. That's, I don't know the lingo and the words for it, but for lack of a better word, dissipate. See that wall back there? See the wall? Now that's supposedly clouds. This blue sky, I mean, you know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all. This sky should be a dark blue the earlier in the morning, right? Like it kind of looks more over here. Look up through these wires here. There's a star. We're closer to the whatever we went through with the retrograde. I don't understand all that, but I'm sure, you know, there's something to be taken seriously there. The what were they saying? Mercury was in retrograde the other night. So all the planets are going to go through retrograde. We're living through something that's amazing, and they're not saying anything about that. We just went through a huge we got through a huge meteor field, debris field, okay? I don't hear Brandon or Dave talk about that it's coming, it's going, or nothing. They have no idea if they're coming or going. They do, actually. They get funding from, well, Brandon gets funding from his mommy and whatever poets or whatever decide to believe his Jesus writings. I kind of like the Elizabethan form that he used, but you know, that's poetry. This is something different. This is science, and he has his head something he shouldn't even be thinking about. He needs to go back to redoing them old songs everybody's tired of. Speaking of retro, just keep playing them old songs that everybody's been tired of for 50 years. Your mom showed right through you. His mom. That's true, though. He can't do anything that his mom doesn't tell him to do. But right here to me, okay, it starts back there, right here. And it does kind of, I've seen things that kind of look like, I don't know what the hell they're calling it. I don't come up with a new name for everything. I'm calling this a solar system within our own system. And from what I've seen on science, they're just not telling us anything. So they're letting people believe what they want, and they're believing the most far out things that there could be. But it makes me sick, Brandon and his mom talking about Jesus still. They've been spewing that same shit for 20 years, since he was a kid. I don't even know if he had a childhood. I mean, I know I didn't. I'm not holding that against him, but something is weird about that. You talk about your mom all the time and call her mom. And you live in Toledo, Ohio? Yep, something's weird about that. give me the calculus, I'll do the math and show you a couple of crazies. Let me show you the formula. The only thing I can think of is if they're not totally misfit for an education, because they're miseducating everybody. That's what pisses me off. I don't care about their Jesus and whatever they talk. I believe in Jesus. He's not my savior. I never asked for somebody to die, okay, up on a cross. Jesus comes back and Brandon holds up a cross and he says, "Oh, you're one of them, huh? Dressing like a Roman soldier." And they literally dress like Roman soldiers, these fools. Not to mention, I mean, things I've read, like, okay, Christians align with Catholic Church. What in the hell is wrong with you people? You know what the whore of Babylon is? It's the Vatican. It has to be. It has to be the Catholic Church, because most Christian churches don't give. I can smell that. To me, it smells like bags of concrete. Like when you pour it. Of course, Dave Dobbs or Brandon wouldn't know anything about that. I'm going to start another video.